in a city cocooned by towering stone walls where the inhabitants believed the world ended just beyond their perimeters, lived Elara. She was not your typical cartographer. Brilliant, yet tormented by an intense fear of the unknown, Elara had made a life based on precise maps and predictable territories. Elara, with a look of intense concentration mixed with slight exasperation, meticulously examining the intricate, glowing clockwork compass. Her brow is furrowed, as if solving a complex puzzle. Yet there's a hint of wonder in her eyes. The compass rests on a worn wooden table, surrounded by old maps and cartography tools, emphasizing its role as both a treasured relic and a persistent challenge. Elara is depicted in her study, surrounded by maps and old books. She holds the glowing clockwork compass in her hands, her expression a complex mix of curiosity, determination, and subtle frustration. One hand gently traces the intricate gears, while her eyes are fixed on the perpetually spinning needle, reflecting the endless puzzle it presents. The soft light from the compass illuminates her face, highlighting the emotional tug-of-war she feels towards this mysterious object. Digital painting, warm study interior, detailed. But one fateful night, a storm unlike any other unleashed its wrath upon the city. Without their trusted guides, the city faced starvation as trade. Routes became indecipherable, and connections to external resources were lost. The ancient navigational records, maps that had ensured the city's prosperity for generations, were obliterated by wind and water, leaving a distraught populace in chaos. Without their trusted guides, the city faced starvation as trade. Routes became indecipherable, and connections to external resources were lost. Anxieties rose instantly, threatening the very fabric of their community. Elara, overwhelmed by fear and indecision, stands alone in her dim study. Her shoulders are slumped, and her face is etched with internal conflict. Looking down at the clockwork compass clutched in her hands, which still glows faintly, the weight of her mother's legacy seems to press down on her, creating an aura of deep hesitation and anxiety despite the urgent crisis outside. Dark atmospheric lighting emphasizing her isolation. Elara, with a flicker of resolve beginning to cut through her fear, gazes intently at the glowing clockwork compass in her hands. The intricate device seems to pulse with a hidden power, signifying its role as the key she possesses. Her expression is a mix of apprehension and dawning determination as she contemplates the unpredictable future it represents. A ray of light, perhaps from a window, falls upon her, contrasting with the shadows of her internal struggle. Atmospheric, detailed, emphasizing hope amidst uncertainty. Driven by necessity and a burgeoning sense of duty, Elara set out solo, the compass clutched tightly in her hands. Every step toward that undulating sea of mist was a battle against her own terror. Her destination, the shifting mists, a feared phenomenon said to guard the legendary Sunken Archives, a place whispered about in awe and caution, where original world maps slumbered beneath layers of treacherous fog. Yet, as she pushed further, something remarkable happened. Encounters with illusions born from the fog challenged her resolve and paradoxically heightened her clarity. Her journey through the shifting uncertainty taught Elara, that the courage to face fear was the true legacy her mother left behind. When she finally uncovered the sunken archive illuminated by the dawn through a break in the mist, she held in her heart not only the maps to guide her city, but also a profound understanding that true discovery awaited outside comfort's embrace.